What is up, everybody? How is everybody doing today? I'm pretty sure it's fantastic because Bitcoin is at 77,000. We keep going up. Is this the bull run? Are we there? Is it happening? Well, I got my thoughts on that, but it is so close. We are so close. We are there. And oh man, the memes, I am loving it. Did like every Bitcoin holder right now. Here we go. Here we go.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch. Go.
That's right. Let's go. Bitcoin is at $77,637 right now. We were at 79,000 5 a.m. this morning. This is Eastern time for me, so that's when it took place. But 5 a.m. we were at 79. We've just been pumping ever since the beginning of the week. We were at 62 low. We were just playing 62, 65 for the past few months, like of May, and now, bam, we got the U.S. Treasury buying up the 30-year bonds out there and them saying that they have endless supplies of money to go through. Yeah. Money printer's about to go burr and Bitcoin's going to go to the moon. But again, I said I had my own thoughts on it. Like, are we there? Are we there? Well, we need to pass the money line, which I believe is this 50-week moving average, the SMA over there. Ivan on Tech has another line, but I feel like this is it. The price just makes sense to it. But like how we said right here, we went beneath the money line like back in November, October, like bear trend. This was like October's peak. The bull runs over. We crossed it. Boom. And this has been our year. And we've always told people like this 200-week moving average, that's our time to dollar cost average back in because that's usually our year mark away from the bear market, from the bear market. Like these times, like during these years of January, it's like, oh, Bitcoin's going back up. Like, is it over? Are we still going to keep going? Like, no, we were in the bear market and boom, we experienced even more dips and more pain. And then May 9th, we had from April to May, there was like that, we're going from 66 to 80. People thought it was like a pump as well, but nope. It's like we still went down. Like, again, we're like, don't fall for it, guys. Like we need to, like we're moving away from the average line, but we either need to pass the money line or we need to touch here to be in a bull trend. We were saying it there and like we did not make it. We were saying like, I'm still predicting to be going down this way, but we touched it back in May and then once we're there, it's been sideways. Actually, it's a great time to dollar cost average. Like we still could dip, you never know. But if we pass this right here, if we pass the 200-week moving or the 50-week moving average, it's go time. Bitcoin's in a bull run. All coins are probably going to be pumping. We'll be seeing charts like this. Like it's a sea of green right now. All coins are killing it. 30% for BTW, 46% for ENA. Pepe's up 16. Yeah, like when we're in a bull run, your risk reward coins like definitely have a chance to pump, but just be cautious out there. Like it's nice seeing these green. They could do great pumps and everything. But when it comes to the altcoins, the poop coins, the crap coins, these shit coins is what they call it. If like that's what you like, they have those names for a reason. Like they give you the chance to make a huge gains because they got such low liquidity, low volume that a movement can pump it like crazy. But just it's a risk. This is a risk reward. You have the chance to get a lot of reward off of it, but it's a big risk. Now just take into account. Usually, like last cycle, there really wasn't an altcoin season. So a lot of people held, it dumped even further. They didn't get their bull run. So just keep in mind that did take place last year. But again, the last cycle was we focused on Bitcoin and stable coins and the rules out there. So that's where the big focus was. And the retail wasn't there for the altcoins. Like there were some coins that pumped, like on Pumped Off Fun and everything. But again, like just know when you get into these altcoins, it's there is some risk to it. Bitcoin, it's easy to predict in the 4-year cycle for that. So that's less risky, but some people think it's extremely risky out there, if you don't know what you're doing with it. But Bitcoin, I think is the safest one. And for all these altcoins, just be cautious because that's a lot of green. Makes you want to think that the bull run is here, but don't know. But what we do know, though, as of right now, is that Bitcoin is on track for its best week in more than 2 years. Now, can this mean the next crypto bull market has arrived? Let's see what this article has to say. I told you what my thoughts are. I think we need to get to this 50-week moving average. That's our money line. And then we're in a bull trend. But let's hear what this article has to say. I did not read this article, so this is going to be fresh information for you and me. So here we go. Let me take a sip of coffee first, too. Gotta have that coffee. Mm. Oh, I'm like on my third. This is my third or fourth cup. I don't even know. This might be my fourth cup now. mm. My heart is going to explode. But Bitcoin is on track for its best week ever. The leading cryptocurrency is up roughly 30% from its most recent low. So yes, Biddy, I love yous. But after a long, painful downdraft that erased more than $2.2 trillion in value of cryptocurrencies, and notably Bitcoin, they have come roaring back this week. Does this mean the bull market in crypto is back on? Let's find out. Now it's up 21% since Monday. Bitcoin is 6.61%, is headed for its best weekly return since a 23% gain in March 2024. Now, according to Dow Jones market data, Friday's action saw Bitcoin up for a fifth day in a row, climb 7.3% to reach $77,917. It's the best level since May. Now, Bitcoin is on cusp of its long winning streak since May 5th when it saw 6 straight gains. Now, Bitcoin has now gained nearly 30% from most of its recent lows at around 60,000. Now, this is enough to get the crypto bulls excited. Now, traders have credited a strong week for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies to a couple of events. We have President Donald Trump's support for a crypto bill initiative and the U.S. Treasury move to buy back longer-term bonds. Like, yeah, that long-term bonds that showed us, like, nobody trusts them and no one's getting them, so they got to buy them themselves. But we are not macro experts. We do not know Bitcoin's historically and has had positive reactions to liquidity expansion. So this is just them covering their tracks. Just like me, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that reads crypto news. I dabble in the market and I just share what I got with you. I'm never going to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what I think is going to happen. So that's on you if you act on those decisions. These are always your decisions. Just like when it comes to crypto, it's your money, truly your money, as long as you hold the seed phrase and the private keys, that is your money. So you got to keep it safe, you got to keep it protected. And again, so your decisions are your own when it comes to all of this. But that's what this article is saying right there. But as the hyperscalers continue to seek funding for their vast AI ambitions and increasingly tap debt market investors, they may turn to hard assets as a hedge, including Bitcoin and Chugani and his team. Bitcoin may be a form of digital money, but its code guarantees a fixed supply, taking debasement off the table. Now, at the lows of this latest bear market, Bitcoin had seen the erasure of more than 50% of its value compared with October 2025 record high above 126,000. Now, the question is no longer how much further Bitcoin could fall, but whether a roughly 50% correction has already stripped out the excess of the previous rally, and whether historical bear market templates still apply to a market whose regulation and ownership are changing, said Dovile Zelenskite, director of digital assets and the research of Wisdom Tree. Now, given that Bitcoin has repeatedly suffered peak-to-through drawdowns that last longer than traditional markets can stand, he cautions against assuming the bottom is in. So this person is saying that, I guess, yeah, Bitcoin moves slower than how usually people handle it, because usually people want like the year stuff. Bitcoin, 4-year cycle. And if you're late on when you got to get in, that's 4 years. Got to wait till you get back into it. But however, he noted that the pullback occurred in a far more mature ecosystem, clearer regulation, more participation by institutions, and further build out of digital asset infrastructure. As well as institutions, they may not be trying to trade every crypto move, as we've seen earlier cycles with retail and crypto native investors. Now, to the extent they accumulate rather than recycle supply back into the market, the Bitcoin available to meet new demand tightens, he said. Now, Zelenskite said it's important to remember that spotting a market bottom is tough, and buying opportunities often emerge earlier when sentiment is low and prices have had reset, but fundamentals point towards recovery. Now, the macro conditions, liquidity, and positioning can overwhelm fundamentals, and Bitcoin could fall well below the current levels without invalidating its longer-term investment case, said Zelensky. So, yeah, so they're even saying, like, yeah, we could still dip to it, because, yeah, we're not here yet. And, like, average by the midterm years, like, let's see. Yeah, like it is blasting past like it's performing way better than everyone else's right now. And again, as the price of, I wish I can get that average line. Like there's usually an average line sometimes when I hit refresh, but when the price is deviating from the average of the other years, that's kind of a sign as well that we're in the bull run too. But there is that possibility that the other ones, yeah, for the rest of the year could have that little dip. People were waiting for that, but again, there are signals out there that could take. Like, you never tell which way it's going to go. Like it could go that way, but signs are pointing that we could be almost in that bull run. Like it's right here. Right here. So until we touch that, we it's not bull mania yet. We're not there yet. We're almost there, but we are it's coming close. 79.81. That was like this $2,000 away. So we'll keep you posted on what's going on. And again, this article as well as me will always say too that like there's still a chance it could dip, but we are almost in that bull run. And it's gonna be a fun 2 years, 3 years. Just plan accordingly. So yeah, so that's Bitcoin having its best week in 2 years, and and no what's that phrase? I know it starts with the S, but I don't want to say it. But it's like no blank Sherlock, because again, yeah, the 2 years ago was our final year of that bull market. Bitcoin touched 126, so it was kind of slowing off. It was peaking. It wasn't like going higher, wasn't blasting off. So it makes sense to have a better week than that year. And then the whole last year was downwards bear market. So no joke that we're having the best week in more than 2 years. Just that title was pretty funny out there. But yeah, so Bitcoin is doing quite well. That's what like we might be in the bull run. I don't know. But what else is going on with Bitcoin? That's just thoughts out there. Strategy leaves Bitcoin untouched and raises 134 million selling MSTR stock. So yeah, Bitcoin. So Strategy has left their Bitcoin untouched this week, not selling any. They could sell a little more. It was in their proposal for the operations just to keep themselves afloat for the next 2 years. But as Bitcoin rises, they're fine. They solid. They good. So yeah, so he sold some stock out there. No Bitcoins. That's bullish news that he's not selling or the company's not selling Bitcoin. He also posted this funny meme 20 hours ago.
Strategy. Buy Bitcoin, sell Bitcoin. We've got to be prepared either way. The more Bitcoin that we buy, the higher goes the price someday. Want us buying cash flow companies? No thanks. We know our lane. Our business is digital credit. Why complicate?
Oh man, Saylor's been busting this stuff out for some time, and yeah, like maybe that did cause the change. He knew we were coming to the end, but yeah, he's been like throwing these AI videos out like crazy. Like it was once in Japan,
going up forever, but 98% of people are not prepared to face.
That's the one we just watched. Oh, this one was funny. The McDonald's fries, $8 billion to serve. Talking about people. What's he going to say?
Bitcoin is hope, and I am prepared to do whatever it takes to spread Bitcoin to 8 billion people around the world.
He's doing it. Sailor. So yeah, Sailor's been busting that out for some time, and it's nice seeing the price go up finally. And what's also crazy too, what people tend to follow is the inverse Cramer action. Like everyone, so there's some people out there who strictly do the opposite of what Jim Cramer does. And yeah, just take a look at this. Inverse Cramer is back because a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, he said, I'm going to sell my Bitcoin. That's when we're in the downwards trend. And what do you know today? 25% up. So it's funny to see the stuff that come out. Like it's crazy that some people out there have made money by just doing the opposite of what Jim Cramer says. And like, is the inverse Cramer effect real? Is that actually just something that needs to be studied out there? But I don't know. It's like if he does something, just expect the opposite. So if he's going to buy Bitcoin, just Bitcoin's price is going to go down a bit. That's always the joke. But yeah, so inverse Cramer is back. Tom Lee's Bitmine buys another 19 million in Ethereum as its stash nears 5% of the total supply. So yeah, Tom Lee doing quite well now because Ethereum, I think if it closes out this week, will be in a bull trend. So yeah, Bitcoin's on its bull trend. Yeah, it's almost there, but Ethereum, 27% and 23%. Like Tom Lee is on its way to earn 5% of the entire supply out there. So let's see what these latest purchases, like what's its value at? But not that one. Here we go. So the firm says it's 96% of the way to owning 5% of the Ethereum's total supply, according to Chairman Tom Lee. Now, Bitmine Immersion Technologies has purchased another 9,926 Ethereum tokens worth roughly $19 million, bringing its total holdings to 5.82 million ETH. Now, the company's Ethereum treasury is now worth about $11 billion, putting the crypto treasury firm within striking distance of its goal to own 5% of its Ethereum circulating supply. Now, in an announcement on Monday, Bitmine said its treasury now includes 5,815,164 Ethereum, and that's $11.4 billion in total crypto, cash, and other holdings. Its Ethereum position represents 4.8% of the Ethereum circulating supply right now, and Chairman Tom Lee said that Bitmain is 96% of the way to hold the 5% supply, which they're going to have to continue doing because Ethereum is an endless supply that keeps getting printed. Sure, it's kind of deflationary where I know they have like a burning mechanism involved in it, but the supply just keeps getting printed. So I wonder how that's in comparison to the decrease in the supply. We'll see. But this ratio has moved above the long-term downtrend in place over the last few years and is a sign in our view that markets are beginning to see materialization of tokenization and agentic AI applications, which should benefit Ethereum, Lee said in a statement referring to ETH's rising price ratio against Bitcoin. Now, we expect easing financial conditions to be a tailwind for crypto. Beyond Ethereum, Bitmain holds 210 Bitcoin worth around 13.4 million, 78 million in cash and securities and stakes. Now, Beast Industries and 8Co Holdings worth 180 million and 73 million respectively. So that's all their holdings for the Bitmain company, which has been getting heat. The community has been ripping on him because of the downwards trend. So him and Sailor both. But now with stuff pumping, those bears go silent because like, what are they going to say? Oh man, he just made so much money right now. But he lost this much. Like, did he lose? He didn't sell, like they always say, but that's also a trap too. Don't fall for that too. Like, you only lose if you sell, and especially when it comes to the altcoins. With altcoins, like you can just hold that bag to zero and like, yeah, I didn't lose because I haven't sold, but if it doesn't come back, it's still a loss. So those ones, and again, that's great to go by with the. It's great to go with that phrase with Bitcoin, but I don't want to put that associate that with other coins because Bitcoin, we do know, goes up over time. It's proven itself to do that these last 17 years. So the line goes great there. But when it comes to the altcoins, I hate that when people say that for that. You only lost if you sold. It's like, yeah, that works for Bitcoin, but not really the altcoins because you can hold to zero. And then, yeah, the rest of the article is just more the story behind them. And let's see, they're up 1.4% with ETH now, trading hands above 19. So they are in the green. So way to go, Tom Lee, for staying committed and buying more Ethereum. And I'm sure you are as happy as Sailor is. And lastly in the news, guys, just quick little just wording just to be safe out there. If you guys are movie buffs and we wanted to watch the movie, wrong one. If you wanted to watch the movie The Odyssey, be careful because there is a copy going around online that has crypto stealing malware involved. So be careful where you're downloading these fake downloaded movies or these other movies out there. Just don't do it. Go pay for the movie. Go see it in theaters, like especially The Odyssey. That one should be experienced on the big screen, not on your phone, not on your computer. You need I love the movie theaters and everything. Hence also why just the film industry is just like some things deserve to be it. You can really appreciate it. And hence why I'm also excited to be working with this new like live reality show coming out there. So it's a great opportunity to just gain some experience in that field. And yeah, I hope it works out pretty well. But yeah, there's a new live show coming out on TikTok, YouTube, and Kick called Battle House Live. So guys, go register for that if you have not done so. Just check it out, give them a follow. It's going to be intense again. And so yeah, Battle House Live coming this October, and it's going to be fun. But yeah, but talking about just the industry, filmmaking, and all that stuff, like how all this stuff works, it's just like go to the movies, actually pay for it. Don't download an illegal bootleg copy because if you're a crypto holder and you download the wrong copy, your crypto could be stolen. So let's go to this article to see exactly what's going down, maybe where this download's happening at. But Bitdefender says that fake downloads of the newly released Blockbuster are already spreading Luma Stealer malware that scrapes crypto wallets, passwords, and browser sessions from infected machines. Now, Bitdefender found the fake pirate. That's brief. Let's go through the full article. Now, fans are trying to grab an illicit copy right now of the Odyssey, which may end up handing over their crypto wallets instead of security firm. Now, security firm Bitdefender, I can't say that name, Bitdefender. I want to call it Bitfender, but I forget the D. But the security firm Bitdefender said this week that fake pirated downloads of the newly released Blockbuster are already circulating, loaded with Luma Stealer and information stealing malware that hunts for cryptocurrency wallets, among other sensitive data out there. Now, according to the Bitdefender, the malicious files surfaced within days of the film's launch, disguised as a high-definition web rip and Blu-ray rip, with names mimicking legitimate torrent releases. Now, in reality, they are Windows executable that infected a machine rather than play a movie. Now, to sell a disguise, attackers often swap icons resembling VLC media players or video files, a trick made more effective because Windows hides file extensions by default, leaving many users unable to tell a .ex from an actual video out there. So the fake downloads of the Odyssey are already being used to spread Luma stealer malware. This threat can steal Password's browser, and that was Bitdefender posting on X, formerly known as Twitter, out there. Just be aware of this, guys. Now, once you run this, the Luma stealer scrapes browser passwords, save payment details, autofill data, remote desktop credentials, and crypto wallets. It also lifts authentication cookies, meaning victims can lose access to accounts, even with multi-factor authentication switched on. Now, Bitdefender said its products block the downloads and flag command and control domains tied to the operations, and noted the campaign mirrors a near identical one in 2025 that hid the same malware inside fake Mission Impossible and a Final Reckoning file. So this isn't new. This says the same thing that happened back with the Mission Impossible film. Now, this finding underscores how routinely attackers now bury wallet draining code inside content people are eager to download out there. That's not really new. But over the years, there has been a steady drumbeat of similar schemes, including malware smuggled through fake CAPTCHA pages routed via BNB chain, the Spark Kitty campaign that slipped wallet stealing code into mobile apps, and malicious anime girl wallpapers aimed at Steam gamers. Attackers have also poisoned developer tooling, planted crypto stealing code inside a booby trap Python library. So again, like these are the scams that have been going on like throughout the years. Now, the common thread is that the malware rides in on something that victims actively want, whether it's a pirated film, a game mod, a coding package. Bitdefender advice is blunt. Stick to legitimate streaming services, never run an executable advertised as a video, and enable Windows file extension display so a disguised.ex can't just pass as a movie out there. So that's how you'll stay safe with that. But yeah, be careful for you bootleggers that are trying to get this early access to this movie. That one wrong download could end up costing you all your crypto. So just be safe. So that's it for the news today, guys. I hope everyone has an awesome day. It's the weekend. I believe I will be out for the next 2 days. So I will not probably have a crypto show the next 2 days, but I think I come back on Sunday. So I might do a Sunday night show. Potentially, or we'll just wait till Monday. But if not, guys, I hope everyone has an awesome weekend. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe on every single platform out there: Rumble, BitChute, YouTube, Kick, Twitch, X, Kick, wherever. Hit that follow and like. And also, that's for the Crypto Sherpa channel. Also, give Mr. Sherpa a follow on YouTube and TikTok as well. That's my other channel where I like to go on adventures, do other stuff outside of crypto. So if you like my crypto content, just giving you the information out there, and you want to see a little more side of me, just like, who is Sherpa? Head on over to Mr. Sherpa's channel and give him a follow too. And also this October, guys, Battle House Live coming to TikTok Live, YouTube, and Kick. So go give them a follow. That way you do not miss it. Also, give it a register. I think, what is the register? Hold on. Because this is where I'll be working probably for a month. BattleHouseLive.com. Hold on, here we go. So yeah, guys, go register for BattleHouseLive.com too. New reality TV show coming soon. $100,000 grand prize. Be the first inside Battle House Live, the hottest new reality series hitting TV where influencers, contestants battle it out live for $100,000. Now, VIP for early access is limited. So yeah, register now, BattleHouseLive.com, or just again, go give them a follow on YouTube, TikTok, and Kick out there. So that way you can watch the matches live. You will not see me on season 1, but I will be behind the scenes wherever I can. So everybody have an awesome day. Love you guys so much. Appreciate all of you. And I will see you next time for our next show. Take care.